Welcome everyone to our Friday contemplative practice. I'm Jolynn and I will be hosting the session today. Our team of presenters, mostly members of the CCC community, offer contemplative practices every Friday at noon to help us pause from the activity of our week, to reflect more deeply within, to be nourished in spirit, and to join together in community. Today, Barbara Buckley will offer a reading with the focus on the divine feminine. A bit about Barbara. Barbara has been a frequent participant in CCC offerings for many years and appreciates the invitation to live out the questions hand in hand. Identifying as a spiritually fluid person, Barbara is nourished by the wisdom and practices from a number of sources. A retired clinical social worker in healthcare, she was surprised and delighted when Spirit guided her to a spiritual direction training program several years ago. Today, she has a small practice offering spiritual companionship to individuals and groups. A few logistical reminders. The practice will last about 30 minutes, and then we'll open the room for sharing. You'll be able to unmute during the sharing time. The practice itself will be recorded, and the sharing time will not be. And now I will hand it over to Barbara.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks you to all of you for being here today. And I think maybe we'll just take a minute to arrive. And I just would invite you first off to just notice this circle, or notice whatever it is that we have created by coming together at this moment, 9 of us, and just to kind of acknowledge the other people in our room and in our practice today, just by noticing. And then I just would invite you to take a minute or two to just be still, to close your eyes, and to arrive from the last few minutes, whatever it is that has occupied you in whatever way that's shown up, to just arrive from the last few minutes, and then from the last few hours, to arrive from the moment you woke up this morning, with all that's happened from the moment you woke up this morning till this moment in time, and just be with all that you bring. And maybe we'll take another minute to just look back into the last few days, the last week, the last month. And as you arrive to this moment in time, just be conscious and aware that you bring all of those experiences, feelings, thoughts, challenges, joys with you. And if you wish, you can go back beyond the month to the last year, to the last many years. To bring all of that with you into this season of your life and into this moment here together in the weekly CCC contemplative practice. So just take a couple of breaths to be present and be ready to open your eyes and re-greet the other folks in the room with us. When I realized that this week was International Women's Day, and this is a season of acknowledging women, and actually a season to some degree in our political environment of attending to things that are a primary concern to women, or at least some people are. But I just thought again for myself, I seem to be referring back to my own past, but for me, I grew up Roman Catholic, so Mother Mary was a really important piece of my upbringing and a nurturing piece. Not everything about my Catholic upbringing was remained helpful to me through my later, my years later. But I think that the emphasis on Mother Mary was a place of rest and joy sometimes. And it probably didn't hurt that my aunt, who probably some of you have heard me speak about, who died just a few months ago, but she spent her whole life in a religious order that was dedicated to what they called the Sacred Heart of Mary. So they were a very sort of feminist oriented order of nuns. So the feminine divine, at least in the person of Mother Mary, has probably been a part of my conscious or subconsciousness for all my life. And then there's the Mother Earth, which I think so many more of us so much of our world is aware of now. So when I saw it and heard a poem that I was not familiar with at all before about the Great Mother, I just thought I wanted to share it with all of you. So we'll do it as a kind of a Lectio Divina, and I'll read it a couple of times. I would invite you, as you hear the reading, it's fairly long, but as you hear it the first time, just to notice what words or phrases, if any, stand out to you. And maybe we'll invite you to just speak or that word or phrase if you'd like after the first reading. So this is a poem called Homecoming. It's by Linda Reuther, and was written probably about 20 years ago, I think. So actually, I think, Jolynn, let's not put it up yet. Let's the first round, just use the sense of hearing and see what comes into your body through sound. And then we'll do it through looking, reading as well. So, and the Great Mother said, "Come, my child, and give me all that you are. I am not afraid of your strength and darkness, of your fear and pain. Give me your tears. They will be my rushing rivers and roaring oceans. Give me your rage. It will erupt into my molten volcanoes and rolling thunder. Give me your tired spirit. I will lay it to rest in my soft meadows. Give me your hopes and dreams. I will plant a field of sunflowers and arch rainbows in the sky. You are not too much for me. My arms and heart welcome your true fullness. There is room in my world for all of you, all that you are. I will cradle you in the boughs of my ancient redwoods and the valleys of my gentle rolling hills. My soft winds will sing you lullabies and soothe your burdened heart. Release your deep pain. You are not alone, and you have never been alone. And today, when you journey to be together with me, I can show you the fullness and abundant nurturing I have for you. My love is unconditional because you are. You come from the deep darkness and joyful light of my being. Take this love that I am filling you with, and when you are ready and have had your fill of me, tell others so that they do not forget me. You are my messenger from this sacred world to the others. Go forward when you are ready and have filled up on the nourishment that is your birthright. Thank you, sweet daughter. For now, let me love you fully. I ask for nothing in return. Be open to my deep love for you. I think I'll read it one more time without putting the words on the screen, and just invite you to notice what words or phrases resonate most to you or seem to have a message for you. And then I'll invite you to speak those, and then we'll look at it one more time. And the Great Mother said, "Come, my child, and give me all that you are. I am not afraid of your strength and darkness, of your fear and pain. Give me your tears. They will be my rushing rivers and roaring oceans. Give me your rage. It will erupt into my molten volcanoes and rolling thunder. Give me your tired spirit. I will lay it to rest in my soft meadows. Give me your hopes and dreams. I will plant a field of sunflowers and arch rainbows in the sky. You are not too much for me. My arms and heart welcome your true fullness. There is room in my world for all of you, all that you are. I will cradle you in the boughs of my ancient redwoods and the valleys of my gentle rolling hills. My soft winds will sing you lullabies and soothe your burdened heart. Release your deep pain. You are not alone, and you have never been alone. And today, when you journey to be together with me, I can show you the fullness and abundant nurturing I have for you. My love is unconditional because you are. You come from the deep darkness and joyful light of my being. Take this love that I am filling you with, and when you are ready and have had your fill of me, tell others so that they do not forget me. You are my messenger from this sacred world to the others. Go forward when you are ready and have filled up on the nourishment that is your birthright. Thank you, sweet daughter. For now, let me love you fully. I ask for nothing in return. Be open to my deep love for you. Just invite you, if you'd like, if there's a word or a phrase that stands out to you, to just unmute yourself and say that. Don't explain why, just say the words that stood out to you if you'd like care to share them.
Unconditional love.
Unconditional love. Thank you.
You are not too much for me. And also the nourishment that is your birthright.
Yeah. You are not too much for me. The nourishment that is your birthright.
Give me your tears.
Give me your tears. Jenny, you need to unmute. No, you're still muted. You could put it in a, can we unmute everybody for a minute? No, we can't. Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you. I will cradle you in my ancient redwoods.
I will cradle you in my ancient redwoods. So I think for this last part, unless if there's anyone else that has something they want to say aloud, then I think what we'll do in this next part is Jolene will put the poem on the screen, and I would invite you to just reflect. You could write or just think a couple of things you might want to think about is if you felt that every part and drop of you would be fully accepted and embraced by others, what might be possible? And what do you need, or what would you like to give to the Great Mother in this moment? Your cheers, your rage, your joy, all those different possibilities, all those things that she invited. So just, you might want to think about or journal about what would you like, or what do you need to give? What do I need to give to the Great Mother right now? So we'll do that for, have about 10 minutes to reflect and write, and then we'll close with the bell.
Hi. Do you have my folding ladder?
Pardon?
My folding ladder. Did I loan it to you? The step ladder.
No,
No.
no.
I want to show you something.
Well, right now,
Skyla, can you mute your, oh, go.